Hello, how are you guys? I hope you're doing well. Now we will start revising chapter 7, which is page 21 on the booklet. So please open your booklet and let's begin. First, we have extend each pattern. We have patterns and we want to extend them. So let's take a look at the first pattern. We have like this shape that looks like a moon or something. Then we have two circles, okay? Then we have three squares. So focus that first. From the first shape, we have one. Then the circles, we have two. Then three squares, okay? Then what is happening? Then the number is getting different. The one moon is becoming two moons, okay? The two circles are becoming four circles. So each time what is happening to the numbers, it's like we double them. It's like we multiplied them by 2. So the first one we multiplied by 2, we got 2. The circles, we had 2, so we multiplied them by 2, so we have now 4. So what about the squares? First we had 3 of them. So after that, how many squares we should have? Of course we will double that. So 3, we will have like 2 3s, so it's gonna be 6 of them. So we should draw 6, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We should draw 6 squares. So where are the 6? I guess these are 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, that is correct. So the correct answer is gonna be answer C. Okay, the next question, here we have a problem on that question. So it is not a correct one. There's a mistake in that question. So I want you to cross it and to ignore it. Okay, there's a problem on that question. So we will cross it. Okay, leave it. Now let's see the next question. Find the value of each expression. We have expressions. We need to evaluate each one of these expressions, like to find the answer for that. So when we have questions like these, this means that we should use the order of operations. And let's remember that the order of operations, we must always start with parentheses. Next, we should do the multiplication and division. And lastly, we should do the adding and subtracting. So we should always follow this order. Remember, this is the order of operation. So here, let's see what do we have. I have number added to each other and I have division. So which one I should start with? What do you think? Of course, according to the order of operation, I should do the division first, then I should add. So let's divide first. I have 12 divided by 2. Of course, that is equal to 6 from times table. Now this 6, I will add it to that 8. Okay? So 6 plus 8, that equals to 14. So the correct answer is 14, which is answer C. Okay? Now the next question. I have 4 plus 4 multiplied by 2. I have something added and something multiplied. So of course, according to the order operation, I should multiply first. So 4 multiplied by 2, that equals to 8. Then I will add that to the 4 that I have it already. So 8 plus 4 equals 12. So the correct answer here is 12, which is answer H. After that, question 5. I have something divided and something added. So 18 divided by 2 plus 4. Of course, according to the order of operation, I should start with dividing. So 18 divided by 2, that equals to 9. Then I will add. So 9 plus 4 equals 13. So the correct answer is number D. After that, we have 12 plus 3 inside of the parentheses divided by 5. So of course, according to the order of operation, we should do what we have in the parentheses first. So I should start with the 12 plus 3 because it is inside of the parentheses. So 12 plus 3 of course equals to 15. Then 15 divided by 5, that equals to 3. Excellent. So 3 is the correct answer. Then we have here a multiple of operations. So we should always follow the order of operations. Since we have a parenthesis, we should start with that. So I have 4 divided by 2, that is equal to 2. Then I have something multiplied and something added. So according to the order of operation, we should multiply first. So I will multiply the 2 by 3. 2 times 3, of course, that is equal to 6. So all of that is equal to 6. Then I will add, so I have 6 plus 6, that is equal to 12. So the correct answer is B, it is 12. Then, find the value of B when A equals to 4. So he told us that A equals 4, okay? So we will come to that expression. We will write 4 instead of this A. Then we will just do the math, do the operations. I have parentheses and I have something added. Always consider the order of operations. So I have to do the parentheses first. I will do 4 multiplied by 6, that is equal to 24. Then you will add that 3, so 24 plus 3, that is equal to 27. So 27 is the correct answer. After that, number 9, we have 12 minus 24 divided by A. So we should always, as we said, do the order of operation. So I will divide first. 24 divided by A, I know that A is equal to 4. So that is equal to 4. 24 divided by 4, we know that from times table, it is equal to 6. Then we will minus, I have 12 minus 6, that is equal to 6. So the correct answer is 6, which is answer D. After that, I have question number 10, 36 divided by A plus 5 equals B. So we should come to the A and we will put its value, which is equal to 4. Then we will do the order of operation. So 4 plus 5, what is inside of the parentheses first? 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. Then I have 36 divided by 9. 36 divided by 9, that is equal to 4. So the correct answer is 4, which is answer G. So G is the correct answer. I hope everything is clear to you until now. So let's go to the next page. Here we have some word problems along with some tables to complete. So let's read the first question, or question 11 actually. A movie ticket costs $7. Okay, so $7 is the cost for the ticket. And a drink costs $2. Okay, the drink costs 2. How much does it cost to buy 5 tickets and 4 drinks? So I need to buy 5 tickets and 4 drinks. So this means that we will multiply each one of these numbers, like the tickets and the drinks, by their costs. So the ticket by 7 and the drink by 4 by 2. So let's write that. $7, the cost of the ticket, multiplied by the number of the tickets, which is 5. Okay, this is the first thing. We will add to that the cost of the drink, which is 2, by the number of the drinks, which is 4 drinks. Now let's calculate that. 7 multiplied by 5, that is equal to 35, plus 2 multiplied by 4, that is equal to 8. So let's add 35 plus 8, that is equal to, I guess, $43. So this is the total cost, equals to $43. Question 12 says, David caught 4 fish. Brad caught 8 fish. Okay, let's watch that pattern. The first one caught 4 of them. Then the second one caught 8 fish. The third one, which is Charles, caught 12 fishes. So following that pattern, how many fish did Mike catch? So this means that here we have a pattern. Let's try that. The first one was 4. Then we have 8. Then we have 12. So take a look at these numbers. What is happening to them? First you have 4. How did you move from the 4 to 8? You added 4. Because when you add another 4, you can move from the 8 to 12. So to get the next number, you should add 4 to that. So you have 12. Add 4 to the 12, like 12 plus 4, that equals to 16. So Mike will catch 16 fish. Okay? Question 13. Cody earned $8 for each dog he walks. He also earned $10 each week for doing chores at home. Okay? So for each dog he walks, he gets $8. And he also earns another 10 each week, okay, for doing chores at home. What will Cody earn if he walks 1, 2, or 3 dogs in 1 week? So we want to multiply the cost of walking the dogs by how many dogs he will walk. So let's do that. And don't forget that you should add the 10 that he earned it from the chores. Okay? So when he walk 1 dog, this means we know that for each dog he get $8, right? So when he walk 1 dog, this is 1. Multiplied by the cost of walking 1 dog, that is equal to 8. Okay? Then you will add how much he get from the chores, which is $10. So 1 multiplied by 8, of course we will do the order of operations. So 1 times 8, of course, equals to 8. Then 8 plus 10, that equals to 18. So $18 he earned it when he walked 1 dog, okay? But he didn't ask us about only 1 dog. He asked us also about 2 dogs and 3 dogs. So let's do that. The next time he will do 2 dogs and each one of them cost $8. Then we will add the 10 that he will get from the chores. So 2 multiplied by 18, that is equal to 16. 2 multiplied by 8, equals to 16. Add to that the 10, that is equal to $26. Okay, now let's do it for the 3 dogs. He will walk 3 dogs, multiply that by 8 because each time he will get 8 from each dog plus the 10 from the chores. So 3 times 8, that is equal to 24. Add to that the 10, so he will get $34. So we have 3 answers for that question. Then finally, write an equation that describes the pattern, then use the equation to find the next 2 numbers in the table. So we need to take a look at each one of these tables. Here, the 2 tables, write equations for them to see how the numbers are moving or like changing, and then find the next numbers. So let's start with the first table. Here we have 5. This is the input, okay? We're starting with the 5. This 5 became an 8. So what happened to the 5? There's only one way we can make the 5 an 8. If we added what? If we added 3. So 5 plus 3 equals 8. Let's again check that. You have 8 now. If you added 3, will you get 11? Yes, that's correct, because 8 plus 3 gives you 11. So this means that we can write an equation now. We take the input, which is A. We add 3, so A plus 3. So we get the number at the output, which is b. So that would equals to b. So each time we take the number at the top here, we add 3 to that, like we take the input, we add 3 to it, we get the output. So here also we have 11. When we add 3, of course we will get 14. Okay, now let's try to get the other numbers. We had 14, so we should add 3 to that to get the output. So 14 plus 3, add that to that, we will get what? Yes, 17. Next we have 17. We should add 3 to that. So 17 plus 3, that is equal to 20. So this is the equation. It's written here. You should write it. And the next terms are 17 and 20. After that, question 15, the input, the number that I'm starting with, is 54. And this number changed to 9. So think, when the number changed to something smaller, what could happen? What is the thing that we could do it to that? We could subtract or divide. Okay? Because subtracting and dividing gives us like smaller numbers. Now I have 54, it became to 9. I have 42, it became 7. I have 30, it became 5. What is happening here? I think that is we're dividing, because if I divided the 54 over 6, I will get 9. I know that from times table, because I know that 9 times 6 equals 54. Also the 42. If I divide it over 6, I will get 7, because I know also from times table that 6 times 7 equals 42. Also here, the 30 and the 5, I know that 5 multiplied by 6 equals 30. So to change from 30 to 5, I divided by 6. So this means that each time we're dividing by 6. So this is like we're taking the input, which is what it's written here, that the input is g. I take the g, the input, I divide that by 6, so I get the output, which is h. So this is what is happening, we're dividing. So this means that you need to divide the 18 over 6 to get the next number. So 18 divided by 6, that is equal to 3. Then you have here 6, you need to divide that also by 6, because this is the pattern. So 6 divided by 6, of course, equals to 1, because any number divided by itself equals to 1. So these are the next numbers. They are 3 and 1. Now for the last question, complete the function table. We have a function, it's written up here. So we need to do that to complete this table. So this means each time you will take the input, which is c. So here's the values of c. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. You will put it inside of this equation up here. So you will get the values of the output. So he started and took the first input, which is what? Which is 1. He put the 1, which is the c, in here. So he said, here's the 1. Then he just calculate that. So we always, of course, start with parentheses. So he said 3 multiplied by 1, that is equal to 3. Then he added 7. So 3 plus 7, he got 10. So here is 10. So each time we just take the value of the input, we put it in the equation and we calculate it. The next time he put here 2. So 3 multiplied by 2 equals 6. Then 6 plus 7, that is equal, of course, to 13. So this is what we're doing. So again, we need to do that with the next numbers. I have now 3. I will put it here. 3 multiplied by 3 equals 9. Then 9 plus 7, that is equal to 16. So this is the next one. Okay, now let's do the last one. We have 4. So we will come here, we will put 4 instead of c. 4 multiplied by 3, that is equal to 12. Then 12 plus 7 equals 19. So the next numbers are 16 and 19, and by that we finished the revision sheets for chapter 7.